Tonight, 7 News going undercover inside local auto repair shops, uncovering suggested repairs that are not really needed.
And CALL7 investigator Kelly Raybon discovering recommended repairs differ between repair shops.
And we found some places recommended repairs that we didn't need and others missed needed repairs. We also learned of a 40-year-old law that makes it a crime to charge for repairs that you don't need. But we found the law was rarely enforced.
I was wondering if I could get an inspection.
If your car needs repairs, who do you trust to fix it?
I would start thinking about some rear shocks as well.
The CALL7 investigators went undercover to see if local car mechanics try to take us for a ride.
Did you want to get it done?
A ride similar to what Rebecca Miller experienced when she took her car to this Meineke in Thornton.
Getting it in was not easy because it was lugging. We had to go very slow.
1 week and $650 later, Meineke installed a new airflow sensor, flushed her transmission, and put in new spark plugs, which she says the mechanic admitted she didn't really need. But the surprises didn't stop there.
I got in the car, turned it on, it idled really hard, and then it died.
Miller says the mechanics installed the wrong part and then spent the next month searching for the right one. Meanwhile, Miller kept getting the runaround.
5 weeks is a long time to be having someone's car for a simple sensor.
A frustrating experience that could happen to any driver. So the CALL7 investigators went undercover, putting local and national auto repair shops to the test. But first, we asked master mechanic Rodney Perkins and his students at Emily Griffith Technical College to give our vehicle a full inspection.
It's in pretty good shape.
He did find two problems: a leak in the power steering hose and a leaky lower radiator hose, which Perkins says could leave us stranded.
All you have to do is look. You don't have to hook up any kind of equipment or anything like that. If that continues, the engine coolant will leak out, the vehicle will overheat, and the engine will self-destruct.
First stop, Just Brakes on 592 South Broadway. The mechanics failed to spot the power steering leak and the radiator hose leak. Instead, they said we needed brake work and rear shocks. Total estimate, $526.
So you just want to flush this fluid out, put some new fluid in there, keep your brakes in good shape.
At Green Garage in Lodi, mechanics wanted hundreds to fix the power steering problem, but completely missed the leaking radiator.
$450 to do it, most with labor.
And then there's the Meineke on 120th in Thornton, the same shop Rebecca Miller used.
Hey there, how are you?
The Meineke mechanics caught the power steering hose leak, but missed the leaky radiator hose. They also tacked on extra parts and services, like $150 for new spark plugs. Total price, $596.
This printout is pretty accurate on what I would do first.
We went back to Meineke to talk about the suggested repairs that our vehicle didn't need.
Kelly Raybon with 7 News.
The manager admits his mechanic missed the radiator leak.
Yeah, probably could have done a better inspection. It would have been a good idea.
As for the other suggested repairs, like the spark plugs, the manager says that's based on mileage and not on the actual condition of the car.
We didn't pull any of the spark plugs out. I could if I was asked to, but...
Well, wouldn't you think that's an important thing to do before saying someone needs them?
Well, she wanted me to check the car out and just tell her what it needed, but I'm sorry, I don't like it.
We also asked about Rebecca Miller's car and the 5 weeks it took to fix it.
I'd rather not continue this interview.
You have to be able to have some trust that the mechanic's going to do an honest evaluation of it.
District Attorney Dave Young says a little-known Colorado law called the Motor Vehicle Repair Act can help protect consumers.
I have a feeling there's a lot of people out there that don't even know that it's a criminal act.
According to the law, repair shops are prohibited from charging for repairs without the customer's consent, representing that repairs are necessary when they're not, or representing that repairs have been performed when they haven't.
It's fraud. There's no other way to put it.
Young was not saying that the shops we tested committed fraud.
If someone is being cheated out of money that they didn't need to spend.
Our investigation found in the last 10 years, there have been only 9 convictions under this law statewide. We wanted to know why that number was so low.
If we know about it, we'll investigate it and we'll prosecute it.
When we took the estimates back to Perkins, he said not a single shop got it right.
If I was grading that, that would be enough. This would be enough.
He says none of the 10 shops we visited received an A, because every mechanic missed critical repairs or added unnecessary services.
We're okay.
Miller hopes other drivers learn from her experience and says law enforcement should prosecute shops that take advantage of customers.
It's not fair to people who work hard and earn their money and need to get their car repaired.
Green Garage apologized for missing the radiator leak and said that they set prices based on industry standards. In a phone conversation, the manager at Just Brakes said that he couldn't respond because he's new there. And after we started asking questions, Meineke issued a partial refund to Rebecca Miller and apologized for their mistakes. I'm CALL7 investigator Kelly Raybon.